Hey guys, I am super excited to share with you guys the infusible ink from Cricut. So all along we've been using vinyl, right? And I've used vinyl on shirts and it's awesome and it's still gonna be used for certain things. But this one is like putting ink on the shirt so that it doesn't peel off, it doesn't stretch, it doesn't do anything like that. It's like part of the fabric. Can you guys even believe it? So today, I'm gonna make a very important t-shirt for a very important person, for a very important event. And I wanna show it with you guys. So let's check it out. Guess who's starting a podcast? Me! And this is my logo, which is pretty much like my regular logo. But I wanted to make a shirt that I could wear on social media or whatever, and that is the beauty of the Cricut, right? You can, you know, personalize anything you want. So today I'm going to put this logo with infusible ink on a t-shirt. One thing I wanted to mention is that I am doing a ton of cutting today. So I am cutting out a project for school, which you might see in another post. I am cutting out a couple of t-shirts for my kids, and I'm cutting out this one. And so today is my cut day. And then another day will be my iron-on day, so that you don't need to feel like you have to do everything in one day. So like, here are the things that I cut for my son. I will leave them, I will not weed them because then, you know, stuff will get on the transfer tape. But tomorrow I will iron it all on. So sometimes it's overwhelming to think you need to do start to finish in one day, but today I'm just cutting, another day, just ironing. So that makes it a little bit easier and a little less overwhelming for me. Maybe it works like you. So I'm gonna get to cutting this and we'll show you how it works. Okay, so pulled it up in the design space. It's got it on a blue mat because this is a blue paper. And now I wanted to show you guys the infusible ink. It looks kind of boring and drab right now, but it is going to kind of pop once we iron it, but it is like a navy blue color. So it's on here. We do need to mirror, but we don't put it shiny side down. So we're gonna go continue, and it's gonna give us all the instructions, so don't worry. If you know, do I have to have it shiny side down? It will tell you everything. So it noticed that I had a maker. We're gonna set the material, which is the infusible ink transfer sheets. Make sure mirror is turned on and the material is inked side up. So I'm gonna press it on the sheet just like this. And we are also going to need to mirror it. So you hit mirror, scroll down, mirror on, done. And because this is just a 12 by 12, I'm not going to cut it out first. We'll cut it out after it cuts it. So let's get going. So we're gonna load the mat, boom. Then we're gonna come over here. We've got all these things. We made sure that we're mirroring. We do not have to put it in shiny side down, like we do with regular vinyl. We put it with the ink facing up with the infusible inks. But we do need to mirror. We've got the blade, fast mode. And now we're just gonna hit the button. Fingers crossed. I always get a little nervous when I hit the button. Am I the only one? All right, let's cut it out. Okay, here we are cut. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe I need a new blade. I haven't cut this infusible ink before, but there is just kind of some scratching. Sometimes that is an indicator that you might want to switch out your blade. But it looks great. This design, which is my logo, I own the font, is going to be a bit of a bear to weed, I think, so I probably won't include you in that part. I think I need to teach my kids how to weed, but I'm gonna weed it and then we'll come back to iron on, and it's gonna be another day because I am tired of cutting. I still have actually one more design to cut out for my daughter, but ironing comes another day. Okay guys, I was going to wait to press this, but I noticed that my tea had already come off, and see how some of these are peeling up? This paper is not quite as sticky, or I just don't feel like it holds it as well as some of the other ones. So I'm gonna iron it today. I am weeding it, and it weeds, it's just paper. So it's like a transfer paper, and then the ink is on top of it. So weeding it, wish me luck. I have really only weeded vinyl. I guess you weed paper? But this definitely, it's a little bit more difficult to weed. So if that's happening to you and you're, you know, trying these inks for the infusible inks for the first time, that seems pretty normal just for the kind of paper it is. But I'm definitely gonna try and iron this on today because, yeah, I don't want it to mess up and not be able to use it. One thing that's a little bit different with the infusible inks is you do need to use the Cricut brand. Now I have seen some people kind of branching out in their own brands, but definitely on your first few tries, I would try their brand. They're not crazy expensive, and the reason these work better is they're more polyester. So you can see that's a 95% polyester, 5% spandex. So I'll be using a Cricut V-neck XXL. Then you're gonna wanna prepare your shirt a little bit differently. You're gonna put cardstock underneath it because this is ink and you don't want it to go through to the other side. So they recommended an 80-pound cardstock, or you could put a few sheets of butcher paper if you don't have the cardstock. After that, you're going to use your lint roller to roll any lint, because if lint was on this and it got between the ink and your shirt, then it would prevent the ink from transferring to the shirt. So you wanna make sure it's lint, dirt free, all that jazz. Okay guys, your easy press needs to be set to 400 degrees, which is as high as it will go. Just a reminder, your heat press needs to be set to, I have it set to 385. You can't see it. Oh, there you can see it. It's just warming up. But that's higher than a lot of irons and stuff go. So if you're gonna use the infusible ink, you need to make sure that whatever you're using, heat press, whatever, easy press, this is the easy press 1, 2. I don't think the easy press 1 does it. So 385. Okay guys, so just like with any other Cricut project, you want to preheat for 15 seconds. So I'm going to set it for 15 seconds because I'm not very good at counting. Okay, so you just stick it on your project, again at 385, and go. And that's going to preheat your shirt. Of course it's not going. All right, just a reminder that preheating kind of gets the moisture out of the shirt and prepares it to get the image. So here goes our heat transfer. Now this one's kind of a wonky image because I have, it's my logo, I have all this kind of trailing pea out there. Trailing pea. So, you know, you're not married to anything when you stick this down, although it's really hot. I'm not used to the easy press being this hot. But you just, I'm kind of working on the word podcast to keep it centered myself. So, okay. So this is down. Remember, we've got a cardstock underneath. We've rolled it with our lint roller. We preheat, pressed it. Now I'm going to put the butcher paper back over it. So this is going for 40 seconds when we press it, and I've heard that it's really important that you do not move it once it's there. I know with a lot of the other ones I'd kind of shift it a little bit. We do not want to do that with this, so I'm just giving it one more double take. Filming this is freaking out. Okay, so here we go. Boom, start. It does say light pressure, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of pressure on. I hope it works. Actually, this is our first try with the infusible ink, so kind of fun to film it, right? But I'm really excited because it's never gonna peel off. The ink is part of the shirt once we're done, so that'll be nice. And I plan to wear this shirt a lot in like social media and stuff like that. So, 12 seconds left. I hope it works. I think the butcher paper also helps you not shift around the design. I hope. All right, up we go. And they said to just kind of let it hang out. I'm wondering if we got all the way over there. You think we got over there?
I doubt it.
We should have gone the other way. Mm-hmm. Guys, learning with me. I bet it was pretty hot over there. I'm gonna do, all right, so we'll peel it. Okay guys, here's the moment of truth. Oh boy. And then they said if you can't get that, use tweezers, or that worked fine. Look at that, guys, look at it. It looks great. There is nothing to feel. It feels just like a t-shirt. It will stay that way forever, they say. So, pretty exciting. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, and tell me if you're gonna use infusible inks on your next project, and tell me if you're gonna listen to my new upcoming podcast.
cast.